Hello everyone, welcome to this lecture in which we are going to learn about some more terms that are related to the Atterberg limits. The first term is consistency index and the second one is the liquidity index. See, both the indices are almost similar and I can even call them siblings because they have the same father. That means they have the same base. So, what are they and how they are related to each other, that we are going to learn here. Let us first of all write down the first name, and that is nothing but that is a consistency index. And yes, it is actually defined as IC, whereas the second one is nothing but that is the liquidity index. That is the liquidity index, and that is indicated as IL. As I said that both are having the same base, so let us first of all define that what is the base or the denominator for both of them, and that is nothing but that is WL minus WP. That is liquid limit minus plastic limit, or this can be actually written down as plasticity index also. So for both of them the base is same, that means WL minus WP, that is the plasticity index. Now to understand that how you can remember the numerator, remember here, if the name is liquid then its numerator will not have liquid limit. Means in this IL, instead of liquid limit, as the liquid should not be present here, instead of WL, keep the value as WN and write the another part as it is. In the same way, see, of course, this can be multiplied by 100 if you want to get the value in percentage, or in the same way, if I am asking the what will be the formula of consistency index, as the name is not having liquid, numerator will have liquid, that means here put the value as WL. But see, numerator and denominator cannot be same, so instead of WP now you have to write WN. And what is WN? WN is nothing but that is the natural water content or the present water content. So obviously both of these actually show you that what is the state of soil, what is the consistency of soil. Why? Because here you can see that the numerator is indicating you that how much the present water content, that is WN, is far away from the liquid limit. In the same way, liquidity index numerator is telling you that how much far away the natural water content is from the plastic limit. So obviously this is actually indicating you that how is the consistency of the soil in the present state. So for understanding that, now let us understand that if, let us suppose that if IC is less than 0, if IC is less than 0, so can you tell me when this ratio could be less than 0? See, WL will always be more than WP. So obviously numerator can be less than 0. But when it can be less than 0, if numerator is negative, and it can be negative if WN is more than the WL. Yes or no? So that means here I can say that WL is more than WN, and if this is the condition, then I can say that the soil is nothing but that is in a liquid state. Yes or no? So if IC is less than 0, that means soil have the liquid state. Now similarly, if let us suppose if IC is equals to be 0, that means I can say that WL will be equals to be WN and the soil will be in the liquid limit. Soil will be at the liquid limit. Similarly, let us suppose if the value of IC is between 0 and 1, is between 0 and 1. What does this signify? It signifies that the numerator is smaller than the denominator, that is why the ratio is lesser than 1. And yes, it is more than 0 also, that means that numerator is not 0. But yes, if I am saying this, that means I can say here that WL minus WN is lesser than WL minus WP. And when this is possible, when WN is more than WP. WN is more than WP. And if this is the condition, then what I can say from the graph that you might have studied, obviously you have studied because I taught you in the previous lectures. If I am saying that WN is more than WP, see, this is WP. If it is more than WP, that means the soil is in plastic state. So I can write down here that the soil is in plastic state. Yes or no? Yes. So in the same way, if I also ask you about the value of IL, what you can say that if IL is more than 1, when the IL can be more than 1, when the numerator is bigger than the denominator, and numerator can be bigger when the WN is more than WL. So that is same that when WN is more than WL, then the value of IL will be more than 1. And yes, this IL can be equals to be 1 also, but that will be the condition when the soil will be in the at the liquid limit. Yes or no? And yes, if the value of IL is between 0 and 1, that means I can say that the soil is in plastic state. I hope now you understand that. And yes, if I am telling you that the soil IC and IL are between 0 and 1, you can also understand here that the value of summation of both of these. See here, denominator is the same and hence a numerator will be get added up. Here you will see that this is minus WN and here this is positive WN, and WL minus WP will be the common as that of the denominator. Hence the summation of both two will be nothing but that will be equals to be 1 in all the cases. Yes or no? So see here, you have already learned about total 3 formulae. And what are those 3 formulae that I have just put in the boxes? You can remember all these 3 formulas. And yes, you have also recognized that the value of IC and IL can give you that in which state the soil is present. So if I am telling you that what is the value of IC and IL, you can actually name the soil. Let us suppose that if IC is lesser than 0 or IL is greater than 1, I said that the soil is liquid. In the same way, if let us suppose if IC is between 0 to 0.25, then the soil is termed to be very soft. Then the soil is termed to be very soft. If the value of IC is between 0.25 and 0.5, then the soil is said to be soft. In the same way, if the value of IC is between 0.5 and 0.75, then the soil is said to be medium stiff. Soil is said to be medium stiff. And if the value is between 0.75 and 1, then the soil is said to be stiff. And if its value is more than 1, then the soil is said to be hard or very hard. Similarly, if you remember the values of IC, now you can easily predict what will be the value of IL for these values. What will be the value of IL? So here you can write down that it will be equals to be 0.75 to 1, because see, the summation should be equals to be 1 always. Here you can write down that equals to be 0.5 to 0.75. Here you can write down that as equals to be 0.25 to 0.5. Here you can write down that equals to be 0 to 0.5, so 0.25, and here it will be lesser than 0. So obviously IC and IL can tell you that how much stiff or hard the soil is, or it can also indicate you about the consistency of the soil. So here you can also mention one more point. If I ask you that which soil will you prefer to be used as a foundation, having IC more or having IC less? Obviously you want a solid soil as the foundation. So hence here we can say that higher IC higher IC is preferred for a soil as a foundation? Yes or no? So yes, it can be asked that which soil should be preferred to be used as a foundation material. Then you have to choose the soil having more IC or less IL. So I hope this is what you might have understood right now, and let us move ahead to one more term here in the same lecture, and that is your toughness index. That is the toughness index. So what is toughness index? This is actually indicated by IT, and this is actually an index that is defined to indicate the strength of soil at plastic limit. What is this? It is an index defined to indicate strength of soil, at plastic limit. Okay, so if the IT value is less, that means the strength at plastic limit is less. Okay, now please understand the formula. That is nothing but that is IT is equals to be IP by IF. What is IP? That is plasticity index. What is IF? That is flow index. So IP is the plasticity index that you have already studied, and what is IF? That is nothing but that is flow index. So IF is nothing but that is flow index. And generally for most clays, its value lies between IT value lies between 0 and 3. But if its value is quite less, it means that the soil is very weak at plastic limit. So here we can write down that if IT is between 0 and 1, then the soil is very weak. At plastic limit, and such a soil is known as friable soil. Such particular soil is known as friable soil, very weak soil, if the value of IT is lesser than 1. So that's all about the value of IT. Obviously, there can be question in which they will ask you directly what is the value of IT calculated. So you should remember the formula, and also you should remember that what is the significance of toughness index for your soil. So that's all for this lecture, because there are some more terms that we are going to understand in our next lecture. Till then, keep learning, keep growing.